Here's the empty bin. I use a washing machine bin. And I am going to fill this, or at least I'm going to put a lot of horse manure, composted horse manure that I got from a friend down the road, which is good stuff, and the worms are going to love it. And I'll put the worms back in and they will be happy. Here's the pile that the worms are burrowing down to get away from the light. That will be some great vermiculture compost, worm castings. Okay, so there I got the bin filled up with composted horse manure. And I'm going to put the worms and the vegetable materials that I had on top back in. There should be a pile of worms under here. Oh yeah, look at them all. And then I've still got the worms from the pile of the compost or worm castings that I took out of here. Those worms should be happy in there. Happy, happy, happy. And I've got some more kitchen scraps to bring out from the house to put in here also. And those guys are digging down into that pile to get away from the light. Okay, here's my worm castings. This is a pile that I kept taking the top off as I was planting my raspberries and using it so that the worms migrated down and down and down. So look at all those worms in there. There's a lot of worms. They're going to be happy for their new bedding and new food that they have in their container though. They're going to be so happy. I'm going to go ahead and pile this on top of the vermicomposting container and let the worms migrate down into their new bed. So here's what I got. Filled it up with a composted horse manure and put some kitchen scraps, garbage on top of that. They should be very happy in their new home. Okay, so I'm done for the day. I put the pile of what was left of the worm castings on top of the pile, the new bedding, threw some leaves on top of that so that the worms will hopefully migrate down into the new bedding, and I will have some worm-free compost for planting some kale. Hopefully I'll have enough time to plant some kale still for this fall or through the winter. So that's it. Blessings. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.